we're way far away from the camera.
We are.
That's okay, though. I'm Laura.
I'm Joel.
And we are the Newlyweds.
Yeah.
And we are doing our dollar store dine-in and drive-in for Friday the 13th. Joel was doing this because it's Friday the 13th. Happy Friday the 13th. I hope you're all having a special day. I like to call it like a mini Halloween. Even though
13/31.
You know, well, and it's like horror movies and
Black
stuff.
cats and...
Yeah. So, well, anyways, like we're gonna do the dine-in part first, and then we're going to watch
Friday 13th, part 6.
6.
Jason Lives,
because
directed
we
by Tom McLaughlin.
spun the wheel. And so, yeah, we're going to do that, and then you'll watch us eat and finish the movie, and then we'll be back to talk about the movie afterwards.
Although I'm wearing my Jason Takes Manhattan shirt, so...
Yeah, and I'm just wearing Jason. Because Jason Mask Friday.
She Jason
All right.
masked?
Yes. So, we are going to try this pizza. Actually, it's 2 different kinds of pizza.
Pizza.
It's from Ritchie's Barbecue, though, the smoking barbecue place. It is, Joel's gonna go let one of the dogs out. It's a beef brisket pizza, and then a cheeseburger pizza. Both of them have a barbecue base to them, so I'm not usually a fan of, like, barbecue pizza. It's okay, but it's not really pizza to me. It's like a...
I love it.
Yeah, they can't see you.
Nuts.
It's like a sandwich. But it's, you know, whatever. I'm excited about it. It smells really good. I had no problems ordering it. It was super fast. As soon as I got there, it was done.
And we love
very friendly.
Their barbecue.
They won the barbecue challenge.
Yeah.
They
won Food Fight for that month.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try the beef brisket one first.
Which one is...
That is the one without the pickles on it.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Oh, there's pickle now.
Yeah. So.
Cheers before you chew. Trying to think of one for stabbing. This is way less food than we normally get.
This is literally all we got for dinner.
Yeah, usually we have like piles and piles of food and it looks like we're crazy.
This is like appropriate.
This is what you should eat.
That's good.
It
doesn't have a lot of barbecue sauce on it, which I'm not mad at.
I was gonna say you're
the
probably
crust
happy
is
about that.
pretty tasty.
But you can definitely taste that same quality of smoked brisket that
that we liked the first time.
Famous for.
Mm-hmm.
And I like a lot of I like a barbecue pizza. When I was a kid, I used to get Totino's pizza, and I would put barbecue sauce on, and then add more cheese, cheddar, mozzarella, and some other stuff on top, and it was so good. So little life hack for you. Anyway, now this is the cheeseburger.
I'm excited about it. I love pickles on a pizza, and it's got pickles on it. So.
And it's got a barbecue base as well.
Yeah. It also has like a drizzle. It's supposed to have like a drizzle of like ketchup and mustard, which I was like, oh.
Oh, does it?
But whatever.
I didn't see that.
Cheers before you chew.
Cheers. We did. Before we chew.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's all on here besides pickles.
That's really good.
No.
Tomato. Yeah, it's got like a chopped up grilled burger, crumbly kind of thing. You like it?
Tastes like a cheeseburger.
Mm-hmm.
Like legitimately tastes like a cheeseburger.
I'm telling you, pickles on a pizza, so freaking good.
I mean, I've had my fair share of cheeseburger pizzas or burger pizzas, but I've never had one that actually tastes like a cheeseburger.
It's really good.
And that actually tastes like a cheeseburger.
Yeah.
And you're right, the crust is like, it's not too puffy,
Nope.
but it's puffy enough that it will be perfect.
It's flavorful.
For a ranch vessel.
Mm-hmm. I'm excited to finish this.
And yes, it does also have a nice, it's not too greasy.
Nope. It's crispy.
It's
Yeah.
a little greasy, but
I mean, it's a pizza.
it's pizza.
Good job, Ritchie's smoking
Yeah.
barbecue again.
Holding up for the Rockford peeps. Not the
So,
best pizza I've ever had, but
I'm going to do a little TikTok video with some of this stuff in there, too. I'm going to try something different. So, yeah, like part of this will probably be in there, maybe. I don't know. But, yeah. What do you think? I'm gonna give it like a 9.
Wow. I'm thinking
on like an untraditional pizza, I'd say like it's like it's like a 9. It's good.
I'd give it a solid 8.
Yeah.
I want to eat more of it. I've only had a bite of each before I get. So I'll think about it, and if I change, I'll let you know at the end. But I'm going to go with an 8 for now.
Yeah.
And just wanted to give you guys a heads up for those of you who are following on Facebook and the other places we're at. The store is slowly coming together. We are making progress.
Mm-hmm.
There is no set official open date, but we have been getting a bunch of stuff put together. Laura's been uploading it on the back end, and we should be soon, is all I can say. But if you would like to help us with our hosting costs, there will be a link in the description. I feel like I'm a YouTuber all of a sudden. There's a link in the description to our Ko-fi or Ko-fi
Coffee.
that I put in all the videos for the past 3 weeks now. And thank you to those who have already donated. It is much appreciated. Don't feel obligated, but if you want to help, feel free. And if not, as soon as the store is open, go check out what we got. So,
Yep.
You ready to watch some Jason?
Ready to watch some Jason and eat the rest of my pizza. All right, we'll see you soon. We're back. 1 hour and a half later.
Ish.
90 seconds for you. Ish.
Ish.
What'd you think?
I mean, I've seen it. That was probably like the 7th or 8th time I've seen it. Maybe, I don't know. I've seen it
I liked the folded in half death.
several times.
Yes.
That's one that repeats. Does that again in Freddy vs. Jason, and it's been done many times over in horror franchises. But Jason himself has done it several times.
I thought it was fun.
Yeah, Tom McLaughlin set out to make a gothic horror with some comedic elements, and I feel like he was fairly successful.
Mm-hmm.
Tommy Jarvis is back yet again for another round. The only other character that remains through all of the film, not all of the films, through more of the films than any other character other than Jason himself. She's in part 4, 5, 6, and 7 briefly, and in the Never Hike Alone fan films as Tommy Jarvis. Meanwhile, Corey Feldman's like, "Can I play him again?" And they're like, "No, Tom Matthews is going to play him. Sorry." Anyway, so had you seen it before? That's the question.
I don't think so.
No.
Mm-mm.
Wow.
I haven't seen all of the things like you.
Well, I haven't seen all the things either, but it's Friday the 13th, so I figured, it's kind of one of those things that's like Nightmare on Elm Street or
I haven't
Child's Play.
seen all of those either. I've seen lots of things. I just haven't seen all of the things. I'm not a completionist like you. I'm okay with watching like a few things and then like moving on.
I mean, I haven't seen all the Hellraisers, if that makes you feel any better.
There's a lot of those too, huh?
There's like 12 of them or something. I've seen 1, 2, 3, and then like 9 and one other one. I don't know. I'm not a fan of the Hellraiser series, so like I don't. But most of all the other franchises, I think I've seen all of them multiple times. We have a dog at the door.
Yeah.
What's the dog do?
Let's wrap it up.
No, we gotta let her in.
We gotta wrap it up.
No.
I'll wrap it
We're
up.
still talking.
So you want to pause it?
I like talking movies. So we're gonna pause it.
We're back.
We're back.
Okay.
Sorry. We're not arguing. I just thought we were still talking. So I like talking about movies with you. And it's okay if you haven't seen them.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll just gotta educate you.
That's what you're here for.
Provide an education. And for the dogs. Bailey here, that's the first time he'd ever seen it, so.
Yeah, they can't see Bailey.
No, he's right here on my lap, because that's where he seems to like to be. He
doesn't like me anymore.
He loves you.
I did do some drawing.
Yeah, if you pause the video, the 45-second thing, you might be able to catch a glimpse of some artwork that will be going onto the site at some point. Don't look. Don't look. It's not time to look yet. You can't see yet.
I want them to see.
Soon it'll be available on our website, which you will find out what that is when the time comes.
I'm making a pattern.
She is. She's very much into patterns. But, so, yes, it was intended to be kind of a slightly more comedic because all the other ones up to that point have been very serious, and all the ones after that point, pretty much up until Freddy vs. Jason. Well, Jason X was not very serious. Or fairly serious.
Are they all supposed to be serious?
For the most part, yeah. They're supposed to be scary movies. Not supposed to be comedies. But Jason X was, kind of over the top and intended to be kind of tongue-in-cheek. And the kids... Oh. Hello. Welcome back. The children came home in the middle of recording, and so rather than rush to the end, we decided to come back today when we had a little more time. So this is why we're wearing different clothes. We're in a different setting. And just wanted to kind of summarize our thoughts on the film. And
why I'm wearing glasses, and then I have to sit like this, because otherwise I have ring light eyes.
So we're back in our bedroom with her ring light eyes. Watching you. I'm all out of tune. Watching your every move. Ring light eyes.
When he sings that song. It's cute.
I'm hauling out.
Anyway,
so where we left off, we were talking about how the movies were. This movie was intended to be kind of more of a comedy, but overall they're supposed to be creepy, scary, spooky sort of movies. And one thing I wanted to ask yesterday that we didn't get around to was, I know you haven't seen all of them, so at this point, having seen this one and the one you have, would you watch the rest of them?
Yeah. I mean, there's no reason that I'm not watching them. It's just time. Like, there are 8 billion things in the world that I want to watch, and
our list gets bigger all the time.
I work all week, and we usually have an hour. Like a night for the TV,
give or take, yeah.
If that, and so it's like we only usually have time to like watch a show. Joel watches movies like when he can,
When I'm working, I watch stuff on my phone all day long because it's just it's kind of like.
It's not like when I was single and I could just like spend the whole Saturday and the whole Sunday.
I've limited your watch time.
Laying on the couch. Eating mac and tears with my dogs,
Then you met me, and now
I've got things to do, like grocery shopping and...
Which is better?
Antiquing, and this is better.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Yeah. I mean, there's days where I wish I just had a whole day just to relax on the couch, but, like...
We'll get back there. Retirement someday, perhaps? No?
No.
I was looking at the frame here, and your... It's Doctor Strange, but it's hard to see. There he is in Spider-Man. In case people are like, why has she got some weird dude with a pompadour? Anyway, well, good. I mean, because it's something that it's a franchise that I'm a fan of, and when I bought the box set, we had started watching them back through, starting with the first one, and had gotten to part 4, and then stopped and haven't come back to it. So I was explaining what happens in part 5 to her, and she's like, really? She didn't know about it. So, I know we need to go back to 5, and then there's not that many left. I mean, it's not that many. But I've got a Jason collection of stuff over here and more in my box from work. And
I like the design of Jason.
It's weird.
He's got a whole bunch of stuff all over the place. I wish I could... One of these days, we should just take you on a little tour.
A little tour of the dusty...
Yeah, I was going to say, you're going to have to dust, because...
Diabolical delights.
I'm sure if you watch our videos, you'll eventually, occasionally see, like, a little thing that looks like an orb, but it's not.
It's dust.
It's dust.
And you might see things like...
or dog hair.
Or dog hair.
Yeah.
You might see things behind us occasionally. Like in the background, you might see something, and you're like, what the hell is that? Or if like we don't point it out, they're supposed to be like, what is that? Or if you, yeah, I mean, sometimes maybe we'll have to, because people are going to think we're nuts though, because it's not even all of our collection. Like, we don't have room to put everything out. Like, my Doctor Who collection is just in storage for the most part.
I feel like the people who watch our videos, if there are anyone who watch our videos,
there's people.
They're like there are people.
They wouldn't. I mean, I don't know.
They would understand.
This is a lot for a bedroom.
Yeah,
we're kind of getting off topic, but
I know.
it's
I'm looking at it. Well, he's got some really neat like dolls and stuff that Jason.
I've been curating for a while now.
Yeah,
like that glove is older than my children.
My brother had that glove.
I bought that glove in like 1986, 87, and it's
Freddy.
Yeah, Freddy's. So to circle back around, I did think of something else, and now I forgot what it was.
You said what I want to watch. The other ones.
Oh well, actually, the glove thing actually was what I was thinking of. It's funny how you kind of go through cycles in your life with these characters. Because when I was a little kid, like let's say 85, 86, which would have made me about 12-ish, 11 or 12, Freddy was my guy. Like, I watched Freddy's Nightmare on TV. I had multiple like books, and I had a 6-foot-tall Freddy poster behind my door. Why my mom bought me a 6-foot-tall Freddy poster is because she's cool as hell. But I had it behind my door. He was wearing a trench coat. He was going like this, and he had his fedora on, and he looked all like he was going to murder people, but in a cool way. And then when I hit college, I got into Jason, and then I was a Jason dude. I'm like, Freddy, he's just a jokester. Jason's where it's at, because he's the dude that just like murders everybody and just like with his machete. And then somewhere around like the early 2000s, I got into Michael Myers thanks to Rob Zombie. Yes, I like the Rob Zombie Halloween movies. He got me into Michael Myers, so I became a real big Michael Myers fan for a while. And then after I met you, I embraced my like perpetual love of Leatherface. I don't know, that's always kind of been a thing, but I always kind of was like, I wasn't feeling it.
So it was after you met me?
I became more of a Leatherface fan after I met you.
It's probably because of that thing.
She has a really like one of the biggest action figures. It's not the biggest one we have, but it's close.
My mom and dad bought it for me.
See? Parents are cool as hell. The Darth Vader, the 31-inch Darth Vader is the tallest figure we have, the biggest one.
Yeah.
That one is
he's pretty big.
Second. And it might be 31 inches, I'm not sure. And then after that one is the Rick Grimes figure from Walking Dead. He is just a little bit shorter than him.
I like that we're just like pointing at it.
And you can't see it. Like there's a whole shelf of nothing but Leatherface over here.
If you want us to show you them.
Oh.
Comment. Like it.
And just let us know. Say, hey, we'd like to see some of your collection, and maybe we'll make a video like today is this shelf.
Maybe we'll do like a little TikTok and share it on the YouTubes.
We do have TikTok. Well, yeah, maybe we'll do like a shelf or a section at a time and just kind of break it up into segments, because it's a lot to look at all at once.
Yeah, we have like lots of Bride and Frank and zombies and
Bride and Frank is our thing, by the way. If anybody ever is like, what are you guys into? Like, our thing as a couple is the Bride and Frank. That's our thing. So, but anyway. So, out of the movie, how are we going to rate this? We're doing 5 something.
Oh, right. I was thinking about it. So, like, yeah, the last time when we watched Soul Reaper, it was 1 out of, like, 5 Soul Reapers.
Yep. So we can't do that again.
Right. So, 1 out of 5 camp counselors.
Oh.
Right?
I'm with you on that, because we talked about different ideas, and that one works for me. Okay.
Yeah.
So who's going first? You or me?
We need to go at the same time.
At the same time? Okay, let me figure this out real quick. Okay.
I'm gonna give it a 2.5.
2.5
out of 5. It's like right in the middle.
Wow.
It's not my favorite slasher film, but I liked it.
Well, I'm just kind of comparing it to all the Friday the 13th films, not all films.
Well, I haven't seen all of them.
That's true. Because I was going to say, for Friday the 13th, it's like a 4.5.
I loved the first one.
Out of the Friday the 13th films, it's like 4.5.
4.5.
It's one of the best. It's not the best, but it's one of the best. Part 3 is my favorite.
Huh.
But it is one of the better ones. So 4.5. But if I'm going to say, like, overall, like, as a movie, versus other horror films, it might be I'd still maybe go with a 4 out of 5. It's solid.
Yeah, well, that's why I think middle of the road, like 50%. Like, that's why I chose 2.5. I don't think 2.5 out of 5 is bad.
No, it just sounds bad because I'm used to us giving 10 because we do out of 10 for when we do food.
Yeah, so if it was like 10, it'd be a 5.
So that's for some reason
I would even give it a 5.5. So it's like a little higher than like.
Well, out of
average.
camp counselors. Yeah, so
I'm just like 2.5.
I was thinking that for my brain always says out of 10.
Not out of 10.
So I'm like, wow, that's really low. I thought you liked it better than that.
Yeah, it'd be like 5.5 or 6.
Now I get it. So 2.5 out of 5 camp counselors. Yeah, I'll stick with 4 out of 5 camp counselors.
And we did rate our food yesterday, I think, already.
Yep, we did that in the first half, so we are good. So sorry for the extra thing,
Weirdness.
helping of stuff in this new location and change of venue all of a sudden, but we couldn't leave it like it was. So hopefully that's okay.
Yep. All right.
Well.
So we'll do this again, not next week.
Next week we have...
my birthday.
We have planned.
Yes. So we're going to do a Newly Dead...
A Newly Dead venture, I think. And
a bunch of them, actually.
Yeah, we've got several things planned that are on the horizon that you will be finding out as they come because... Are we talking about them now?
We can talk about them now. So, it's my birthday. So we're going to go to a new... Is that okay?
That's up to you.
We're going to go to a new barbecue place called KBQ.
Brand new to the area.
Korean barbecue joint. And I already got reservations. So that's going to be fun.
I haven't looked at their menu yet.
Get on it. And then Saturday, we're going to the Greenwood Cemetery
walk,
like moonlit candlelit.
Well, it starts at
I
6.
forgot what it's called, like dusk.
Yeah, it starts at 6, so the sun's not even going down
just
yet.
It's right. It won't be down the entire time. So like it's from like 6 to 7:30. So
hey Google, what time does the sun go down tomorrow?
Tomorrow, the sun will set at 8:11 p.m.
Yeah, see, the sun's not going down until 8. We're not going tomorrow, but just in
general. But it's a
evening
walk, stroll kind of thing. Through the graveyard. So it's put on by the Rockford Library, Kathy Kressel. She does a lot of the stuff with like the Rockford Public Library, and she knows a ton of like history in Rockford, and she writes a lot of books and a lot of paranormal stuff. So like Haunted Rockford. She's kind of like I think head of that, or if I'm misspeaking, then you can correct me, but I did go on a ghost tour kind of thing with her before. It was really fun, and she knows like just everything about Rockford's like haunted history of Rockford. So.
We're a supporter of Greenwood Cemetery through Wolf Hollow.
Yeah, and like the proceeds from our ticket goes to the Greenwood Cemetery Chapel.
And if you're in the Rockford area, stop by Wolf Hollow. You can make a donation there.
You can buy a really cute little gravestone and put your name on it and tape it to the wall.
That we designed.
Joel designed it.
It's a Newly Dead design. If you go to the shop, you'll see both of our work be on display for the Greenwoods. You did different things for them.
I did the hand lettering stuff for some of the pieces.
Throw your support their way. If you're local, come to the walk. If you're not local, you could still throw your support their way because that's the big thing that they're trying to help
promote.
Get it rebuilt, remodeled.
Yes.
What is it exactly?
They're remodeling it,
refurbishing.
Yeah, it's a really old chapel, and it's in disrepair, falling apart.
It's beautiful though. It
is beautiful. Like you can like see the outside of it, and it's just a really cool looking chapel. Yeah. So
if you look up Greenwood Cemetery on Rockford,
in Rockford, it's an old cemetery. It's got on the corner of Auburn and North Main.
Yeah,
so
just down the street.
All right. So that's what we're going to be doing next week. So that's exciting. Tomorrow we're going to the Peck thing.
Not the peck thing, not like pectorals.
It is Pecatonica. It's in Pecatonica. It's a huge antique thrift kind of thing. So
we went there.
They have it every year, twice a year. So it's one in May and then one in September.
And this year it coincides with the Elkhorn Flea Market, which is the best frickin' flea market, and we can't go.
Yeah, the Peck thing is rivals it, but yes, the Elkhorn one is pretty neat.
The Elkhorn one is so cool, but it's like over an hour drive, so it's like We can't do both. We had to choose.
Yeah. But we're going to do some food reviews next week because of the KVQ. And then...
oh, we got another new segment. We won't tell them what the segment is. We have a new segment that, speaking of food reviews, we got a new segment.
Yeah.
That,
the one you just redid the design for?
That I tweaked.
Yeah.
And we got new logos coming as well. Not for this.
We like
for
doing
other
like
things.
logos for each of our little segment things that we do.
So we've got logos that'll be showing. So they might not be there yet, but there are things coming to brand everything separate. So
yeah.
But anyway.
All right.
Yeah, lots happening with the Newly Deads. We are working hard to.
This is becoming a really long end to the video.
So sorry, I'm gonna have to. I'm shooting myself in the foot here because editing is takes time, and this is now going to take a long time.
Sorry.
It's
All right.
fault.
Well, thanks for watching.